YouTube, what's up? Everyone's watching the
Was that
YouTube
Percival
video.
walking through there with me?
Glad to see he's still kicking.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle. Do your part to keep Sidonia graffiti-free.
Their story just doesn't make sense. Well then, what can I do you for?
My buddy. Let me put my let me put everything into first. Burning for you too.
Mitch keeps asking if I can help him out with something.
Inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. Okay, no problem.
There we go.
I'm sure you can find... I'm sure you can find something you like.
No. Fuck. Let's sell some stuff. This outfit. We already have our brand new one, so we don't really need this one. Already got a cutter. Stuff on the front too, might as well. Thought I had a cutter. I mean, I don't. We're back. We're gonna be running everything over again. Make sure everything's actually keeping up here. Okay. Seems like that's been fixed now. Let's get back into it. Sorry.
off
We're
right
back.
away, or do you
Go
need
back.
a little bit of time?
If you have any orders, I'm ready to receive
Okay.
them. Marching
Yeah, no. Live stream issues, recording issues, everything's just running at delayed frames. Last time this happened, I had a whole 5 minutes of my recording messed up.
Liftoff
I
looks
really
good.
hope that's not the case.
We're locking into orbit now.
And we're marching forward, ladies and gentlemen.
Jump complete.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
We're gonna land on Atlantis. This is Atlantis. No, it might be masked. No. Right. Land on New Atlantis, see where that goes. Mike's not on mute this time.
The work done?
How are you today?
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
What can I help you with?
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good. Another day, another credit.
Oh, hi there. I'm doing great. How about you? Glad to hear it. Yeah, life is good, isn't it? I've been trying to save up enough money so that I can go explore the settled systems with my boyfriend, Tony. I think we're finally getting close. Really? Well, I guess you're right. I'm feeling a bit run down. I really love my job, but it's hard work and long hours. I could definitely use a Terracino from Terra Brew right now.
I can get one for you. It's no
Really?
trouble
That's
at
so
all.
sweet. I really appreciate it.
Alright, I'm currently just checking. Alright, streaming should come first, really. I know. Alright, let's stay on focus. Alright,
Take care of yourself.
let's okay. All other streams are being postponed until this one stream is done. All other streams are postponed. All other quests.
This space is a
Commercial district. It has to be over a commercial, right? Yeah. Era Brew. They called it. Outland. Era Brew, Terror Brew, I keep pressing escape. I'm at the right. Let's keep one off. Not actually, but yeah, relatively good solution. Terra
As you
Brew.
can see, traffic is good.
Thanks. Hello and welcome
The
to Terra
sales
Brew.
keep
How may I
climbing.
serve you? Certainly.
There we go.
Locations in New Atlantis?
Yes. And the sales in the fest didn't dip at all when the second store opened.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis. Oh, thank you so much. Soon I'll be coursing with bountiful energy. I'll be the most enthusiastic janitor in New Atlantis. Here, take this. I found it while I was cleaning. I figured you might find a use for it. Thanks again. I really appreciate it. Well, you know, it's one of those days where all I can think about is food. I wonder if my boyfriend will take me to Chunks later. Tony and I want to see what else is out there. I love my job, but there has to be more to life than just being a janitor in New Atlantis. What about you? Have you gone on any adventures? What? You killed a what? Don't get me wrong, that's cool, but also scary.
Oh.
See you around.
Now we're gonna go back to over here.
Captain! Over here.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there. My relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus, woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin, a title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
I'm more interested in what this has to do with a dressing cabinet.
I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Alright. You're not your father. If the cabinet doesn't see that, their problem's not yours.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or, if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
So honestly, what are the risks of us accessing
Eye
this
strain from the amount of reading I've got on the horizon if we succeed. The Terramorph project never went anywhere. It couldn't. They're deadly creatures, but they aren't xenoweapons. The cabinet not opening the archives is probably a bigger risk than them handing over the files. That data itself isn't dangerous, which probably wouldn't be a bad point for us to bring up, should the opportunity arise.
to have any suggestion of what I should...
Well, thinking about it more, I suspect there'd be value in sharing the fact that the Terramorph project was, well, a failure. There's no need to be afraid of this data being weaponized. Knowing that should calm some of the cabinet's fears and make it easier for us to dispel any suspicions the other factions might have about our intentions.
Your eyes, they're red. Is that a usual...
That's actually a
process?
souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red Devils unit I was a part of, they were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest mines. Folks used to adversity. The dust at those depths, it seeps into everything. The human eye included. Where the name Red Devils came from in the first place. It became an unwritten rite of passage that anyone wanting to enlist with the Devils had to do a stint in the mines before they could join up. The Devils were always talked about in such revered tones during my training, so as soon as I was old enough, I signed up. And the eyes were my parting gift.
Are you willing to tell me anything more about your father?
I mean, we never spent a lot of time together. He was too busy being Fleet Admiral to deal with kids. I was raised by a pair of Guardians instead. Until his defeat during the Colony War, though, he was known as an extremely effective commander. Savvy. Perceptive. That mind opened a lot of doors for him. And for me, too. But Victus, for all his ability, was heartless. Ruthless to a fault. In the end, that's what cost him his life.
Yeah, isn't there what I've heard is like a lot of people who are really good at military, they're very heartless. That's at least what I've heard, but I'm not gonna assume.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Sounds like our cue. Here we go.
That is a big building.
Ah, Captain.
Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
General affairs. Alright, watch it. Douchebag, brick, douchebag, okay.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Following order.
Well, I'll be sure your commanding officer hears that you've done them satisfactorily. Now then, we have 2 petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
We're trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make any informed dates. We need to archive data to find a way to stop possible terraform apocalypse.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon. They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask, how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.